I would like to impart my profound wisdom level towards the contemptible, impudent, embattled, political novice personality belonging to the France, the likes of the Emanuel Macron for igniting the topsy-turvy atmosphere there, igniting the racism, the extremism, the terrorism, the sectarianism, the racism in the France, especially this kind of one of the people against whom the entire world community should have just taken the unprecedented, the remedial, the potent in the stern measures against the so-called, I would say, the criminal personality like him. He is a recidivist, the career criminal, the habitual criminal, the occasional criminal, I would say, the person exacerbating the terrorism, the sectarianism in the country, ushering in imperishable peace for the two religions dwelling for the so many centuries. But right now, the white supremacist being just shown in as a president of France in the likes of the Emmanuel Macron, the world bodies, in spite of taking the stern measures against him, they are immersed in showing the inclination towards him, especially the Germany, the Netherlands, the few states of the European Union showing the inclination towards him. And they are also supporting, and he is working under the edges of these countries, and they are also hurting the sentiments of the billions of the Muslims through the blasphemous caricatures. There should be if the conscience of these European people is alive still today, there should be the stern measures, the drastic measures against the so-called criminal, I would say, the hardliner, the extremist person, the miscreants, the hooligan, I would say, the Emmanuel Macron fomenting the white supremacy over there, bringing the unrelating, the persistent rift between the two religions, the Islam and the Christianity, who are dwelling over there for the so many centuries. There's the dire need, there's the exigent need for the authority concerned, for the top flight, especially the International Court of the Justice, to just take the stern measures, and the severe punishment should be just afflicted against these recidivists, I would say, and he should just eschew and desist from the blasphemy that these people have been just committing, so that they should not forget that we Muslims, the adolescent Muslims like me, are ready to render the sacrifice of their life for the respect, for the honor of our beloved Prophet Hazrat Ya Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the Pantan Pak and all the prophets, so that they really need to just have a rigorous introspection. They should have a thorough deliberation that these kind of the activities, the blasphemies that they are committing under the garb of the freedom of expression, this is not the freedom of the expression at all, but in spite this is the something that should be just emulated from the white supremacist like the Emmanuel Macron, that how to also ignite the persistent gulf between the two nations, dwelling with the imperishable peace, dwelling with the fraternity. But right now, the seeds of the terrorism that these people are sowing right now, these are much more the irredeemable, and these are the deplorable, I would say, and the entire world communities, especially the Gulf cooperation countries, especially right now, they really need to just take the stern measures against the French governments, and there's the exigent need to just boycott and shun buying the French products, especially one of the really the protest that was carried out in the Bangladesh, the 40,000 people, I would say, the tens of the thousands of the peoples not caring for their lives, not caring for the foreign agendas, not caring for the well thought out conspiracy, not caring that they would be just extrajudicially killed. But right now they just went over there for the love of our beloved Prophet Hazrat Ya Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and registering their protest over there, manifesting their love of our beloved Prophet Hazrat Ya Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They could just do anything, but they will not endure about any kind of the blasphemy that these kind of the, especially the white supremacist people, have been just committing for the so many years since the 2015 and up to now. The International Court of the Justice, the United Nations, the OIC, all were found in a profound slumber. There's the exigent need for them to just also state their note, to just come out, and this is an eye-opener for them to just take the stern bias against the Emanuel Macron, and he should be just sent behind the bars, and he should just languish his entire sentence behind the dark penitentiary. There's a dire need to just take the unprecedented bias against him, so that this would be the one of the judicious treatment, I would say, in these kind of the miserable state of affairs. The one of the pitiable scenario, the circumstances that the Emmanuel Macron has created for himself, or he should be labeled as a career criminal, the recidivist, I would say, by the all kind of the top flights by the authority concerned. This is the legitimate demand that we Muslims have been just making to all kind of the world bodies that are afraid in dispensing the justice and resolving recent issue with the justice and equity.